You're new to Powston, you'll notice several apps showing different numbers at the same time. This video explains what each screen is for and why they can look contradictory, and which one to trust depending on the questions you're asking. Let's start with the LocalVolts cash flow page. What users would think looking at this page is Powston is buying 21 kilowatts from the grid right now. The battery's charging from the grid all the time. I'm losing money today. What's actually happening? LocalVolts cash flow for today is an estimate. It's based on your historical profile before Powston existed, or it's based on the trades that Powston have done in the past with different market environments. LocalVolts does not know your real-time Powston decisions. It assumes repeated behavior, and unfortunately that means it's often wrong. Doesn't mean it's broken, it's just based on estimates. It's really saying if nothing smart happened today, what would your cash flow probably look like? The second thing is the Inverter app. Here, we can see it's in self-consumption mode. The battery's charging or discharging, solar's flowing, but no explanation why. The inverter is showing physical behavior, not the strategies. It shows the power flows, does not show the market prices, does not show forecasts, and it doesn't show intent or reasoning. When the inverter says self-consumption, it's an electrical outcome, not an economic reason. The inverter app can also be delayed. The cloud refresh intervals, the values are not always perfectly aligned. Then we have the Powston summary page. Here, we show the decision that was made, not a live feed of the power flow. Here is showing that the auto is transitioning to charge, and that's the intention. The value of the state of charge, the grid, and the house is snapshotted at the point the decision was made. It's not a live feed. It's very important. If you want to compare second by second with your inverter app, it will look wrong. It's not wrong. It's just based on the rules engine running at a particular point in time. Then further down that page, we'll see that there's a Powston trading data. So here, this is actually accurate. This is where we stop guessing and we start using real data. It's based on utility grade meter data. It uses actual import and export values. It aggregates 288 5-minute intervals per day and gives a summary of what the bill will look like. This is where you get to look to see if Powston did some help or not. Now, if you don't like what you see, here's where the empowerment comes in. There is a support button right there that says if you don't like what you see, you can actually drill into every 288 decision. You can see all the decision logic around and what was made at the interval. Ideally, what we don't want is someone sending us a screenshot. If you can click the link, it gathers all the telemetry, it gives the reason, it gives the pricing. We even have the PV forecast, every bit of data, including what was sent to and from the inverter, so that we can diagnose if there is actually a problem, what can happen. You also get to specify what you would have preferred to see. That can then feed into the machine learning and make the whole process better. The last thing to look at is the LocalVolts cash flow breakdown. If you look at today, it's again a guess, it's an estimate. So ignore that and move on to yesterday or a previous day. If you go in the past, usually after about 6 a.m. the next day, some meter providers are slower than others, you will see what actually happened on that day in terms of the prices. So again, ignore today on LocalVolts, trust yesterday and earlier. So yes, there's a lot of screens. LocalVolts today is just an estimate. The inverter app is just the physical flow. Powston is all about the decision making and the trading data to build truth.